Hi, my name is Chris, and let's talk about pens for the Supernote. And I wanted to just do a quick rundown of my thoughts on the standard pen versus the heart of metal pen for my Supernote device. I purchased the Supernote A6X. I've had it for a couple of weeks. And if you're like me and you're looking on YouTube videos and you're not sure if you even want to buy a Supernote device, then you get to the pens and you don't know which one to buy, let me just say that I would recommend the heart of metal pen. But let me explain why. Let's talk about the standard pen first. It's like the stock pen that comes with the device. I like that they provide an extra cap as well when you buy the whole set. This one has a ceramic nib, so it will never need to be replaced, which I absolutely love. When it comes to the design of this pen, it's quite unusual, at least in my hand. It feels unusual and the weight seems to be a little bit off. I don't mind writing with a particularly long pen, but the way that this pen is shaped right where I grip it, which is up front, there's like these hard edges that I'm not quite sure why it's designed that way. Maybe for some people it's a lot more comfortable to have it, but I'm used to writing with pens that are cylindrical. So this having these sharp edges just makes the pen feel very uncomfortable. I also want to note that I used the standard pen before using the heart of metal pen because I just wanted the experience of what it would feel like with the stock pen. So I used it for a couple of days. It was okay, but it started to feel uncomfortable. I don't know if it's because I was writing a lot more with my hand compared to typing, but the weight of the pen was starting to make my hand get fatigued. The back of the pen or the top of the pen, or depends on how you hold it, but I guess you can call it the bottom of the pen. The bottom of the pen, it feels really heavy. As I was writing, my hand was getting tired and I started to do what you're not really supposed to do, right? Is I started to grip the pen harder. And when I gripped the pen harder, my hand got more tired and I started to push into the Supernote device more, which made the writing experience seem less than what I thought. I didn't think that the pen would actually affect the way that my writing experience would be, but I will say that it does. And after those first few days, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can write with this pen anymore. My hand is getting tired. So then I started using the heart of metal pen. And basically from the moment that I used it, I knew this was going to be the pen. There's just so many nice things about it. Aesthetically, of course, the pen looks a lot better than the standard pen. It's very sleek and shiny. I got the white one. It comes in a variety of colors, but I don't really care so much about the looks of the pen or the aesthetics. I am more interested in the functionality and how comfortable it feels. First thing that I of course noticed was the size of the pen, and the size of the pen is pretty significant, especially the way that I grip my pen. So I grip this pen pretty up front to the top, and of course this pen right here. And because this pen's a lot shorter, it just feels a lot better. Like there's not a lot of pen dangling behind. What is also nice about that is it feels like this pen is way lighter. And I don't know what exactly the weight difference is between these two pens, but I will say that this one feels significantly lighter in my hand, which means that I'm less fatigued, I don't grip tighter, and I can write for longer. But what I really like about this pen is the fact that where I grip, there's no sharp edges, right? It's perfectly even the whole way around. It's like a perfect cylinder or cone, I guess. I like that when it comes to having a pen. It makes me feel like I can grip this pen anywhere. I can twist it in my hand and it doesn't hurt because there's no rough edges. There's no sharp edges like on this pen. So to me, the writing experience was way better. Of course, the drawback is the pen's about $70, and is it worth the price? And I would say yes. And that doesn't mean that if you use a standard pen, it's going to be a bad experience. I mean, there's people that I'm sure who love the standard pen. But having tried both, this pretty much is the pen that I use. This will be the backup in case I ever lose this pen, which I hope never happens. So I'm glad that I bought both pens. Originally, I wasn't going to buy both pens. I was just going to go with this one. I figured I might as well. But I'm glad that I could at least test and try each one. And I would recommend to anyone who's buying a Supernote device to get the heart of metal pen. It's too bad that this doesn't come bundled with the folio and the device itself. This is a really great accessory and one that I'm probably going to be using for the rest of my time using this device. So I hope that was helpful. Again, these are two great pens, but this one is the one I'd recommend, worth the money if you can afford it. I think it'll make the writing experience a lot better. So thanks for watching.